Hello viewers, my name is Samik. Samik Mind King presents Factual Facts. Our topic today is, are your thoughts really yours? Those thoughts you think every day, the thought you are thinking now, does it truly originate from your mind? From your brain? If I asked you, you'd say, of course, it's my head, it's my brain, it originates from me, it's mine, it's my thought. But is it really? Is it? Let us check the facts. Sample this. You are driving down the road. You are focused on the road ahead and the vehicles ahead of you. You are going to your workplace. Then suddenly, a thought pops into your head, out of the blues. It pops in. Am I safe on this road? It triggers another one. Are my children safe at school? Another one still. And by the way, did I lock my door? Another one. And did I switch off the lights? And the shower? And the gas cooker? Did I? And by the way, why was my spouse looking me with those eyes? Is he growing out of love? You think thoughts upon thoughts. One thought triggers another, and then another. And it's a chain reaction, a thought reaction, thoughts upon thoughts. And by the time you arrive at your working place, you are a bag of worries. A bag of worries. Fearfulness. Anxiety. Now let me ask you a question. Did you decide to think these stressful thoughts? Did you decide? Did you plan to talk such kind? To think that? And if you control these thoughts, what will be your next thought after now? Do you know? If the thoughts are yours, do you know that the thought you're going to think in the next one second? Do you? They are not your thoughts. And if you really believe they are, let's do a practical lesson. Let's do it now. Let's say that because you own these thoughts, because these thoughts are yours, let me tell you that, can you now stop thinking? Because you own the thoughts. For the next 5 seconds, don't think a thing. Don't think anything. Stop thinking. Cease thinking. Start now. Right. Did you succeed? Did you cease thinking? Did you stop your thoughts because they're yours? Never. You didn't. Zero. Why? You can't. Why? No control. Why? They are not your thoughts. So then, which is in your head? Who is thinking? Who is this person thinking on your behalf? Because evidently you are the listener of the thoughts. So who is this person in your head thinking? Let us investigate. Your radio, that gadget that brings you music, the music you listen to, is it in the radio? Does it originate from the radio? If we put the radio out, if we put it apart, piece by piece, get right into its belly, do we find music there? Of course not. Everybody knows that. There's no music. What will we get? Wires and cables and circuits and speaker. No music. So where is the music? Your radio is a receiving and broadcasting gadget. It receives frequency from the radio station and transmits it transmits the same to your mind, and you get the music in your mind. So the music is broadcast from the studio It comes to the radio, and the radio transmits the same to your mind, and you get the music. Whatever I told you, that your brain is the same. It's a receiving and broadcasting gadget. Yes, your brain, it gets the frequency and broadcasts the same to itself. And now it thinks it owns the thoughts. How does it do it? The frequency comes from various sources. For instance, your parents, they used to tell you the do's and don'ts, the advice when you are a youngster, a young child. Your friends, you talk of affairs and love life and the gossip, you store it. Your social media, a lot of information you get it, the news, the wars, the divorce, the movies you watch, they are stored in your mind. The TV station, the news, the current affairs, you store them. And now, if some stimuli were to trigger any small thought, you get it from your old stored thoughts. It's you replay. Is you're replaying an old movie and thinking that is thoughts in your head. Let's say sometimes you think I'm a foolish person. Then you wonder, is that my thought? Why did I call myself foolish? Then you remember when you are in grade 2, your teacher told you that you are foolish for failing in math. So now something triggered the word foolish, and you replayed what the teacher said, that you are foolish, and you think the thought originates from you, and you think you are calling yourself foolish. It just got triggered and it replayed. And maybe you were in grade 2, maybe it's 20 years ago, but your mind replays it and you think you are thinking now. You're not. It's an old thought. That's how the mind works. It brings you old thoughts from different frequencies that have ever come into your mind, stored. Then you think, your mind is triggered, then you think, and now you think, when it's played, you think it's your thought. It is not. It is played. So now, as a mind thinketh, as a man thinketh, so is he. If you continue thinking those thoughts from those frequencies, those old frequencies, those negative frequencies, you are going to continue to be a negative person. If there were thoughts of sickness, you're going to get sick. As a man thinketh, so is he. If there were thoughts of poverty, you're going to get poor. As a man thinketh, so is he. Garbage in, garbage out. If your earlier frequencies were from different people who thought differently, you're going to have the same thoughts. If they are triggered, they'll come out. The same thoughts. The good thing, you can change your thoughts. How? By changing the frequency. By changing the broadcaster. You change your friends. Get positive people friends. Positive friends. Thinking great thoughts. Friends that lift you up. So that when you store that in your mind, when it is triggered, you're going to think great thoughts. Get great programs, TV programs that lift your mind, lift your career, that make you into a better person. Social media, search content, positive content that recreates you, make you a useful person, teaches you more to make you a better person. When you do that, as sure as day follows night, once you put that in, once it is stored and it is triggered in future, you are always going to think such great thoughts. It's going to change you into a greater person. Now, friends, you see, do you think thoughts originate from you? They don't. They originate from your past. You are playing old movies. Old movies. They've been triggered, and you think they are your thoughts. They are ever lying behind the head. And once one thought is triggered, you think it, and you think it's originating from you. It is not. Now, pals, what thinketh thee? What is your frequency? Who are your friends? What programs do you listen to? What social media content do you listen to? It creates your life. It creates your thought. It creates your thinking. It is your frequency. Now, pals, it depends on you what you want to think. You can. As a man thinketh, so he is. As he continues to think, so he remains. What thinketh thee? Now, pals, as you ponder on this, don't forget to press that like button. And still, don't forget to subscribe to Samick Mind King so that you do not miss on any of our future programs on factual facts. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you.